The Swan Queen's Tear. Once upon a time, before the stars learned how to shine, there was a secret lake, hidden beneath the sky, a place no map could ever reveal, for it appeared only under moonlight when the world grew quiet enough to hear the earth breathe. This lake, unlike any other, was not filled with water, but with liquid starlight, silver shimmering. And still, and at its glowing center, lived a mysterious being known as the Swan Queen, a creature born from the first tear ever cried by the moon. Her name was Seralyn, and she was the most graceful spirit the skies had ever known, with feathers of soft silver and eyes that shimmered with entire galaxies. Each night, she sang songs so hauntingly lovely that they kept the stars awake and guided the dreams of wandering children safely home. But Seralyn bore a sorrowful secret. She was cursed to remain in her swan form forever unless her true name was spoken not by someone seeking power or dazzled by her beauty, but by someone who saw her soul and loved it. Over countless centuries, many came to try. Noble princes, wise witches, curious stargazers. All failed, for none could see past the shimmer of her feathers to the sorrow in her heart. Then one evening, a quiet boy named Auren stumbled upon the lake. He was not a knight, nor a seeker of magic, just a lonely boy who had once lost his voice and carried a sadness too deep for words. He had heard a rumor that the lake could heal what had been broken, so he came not to find glory, but to feel whole again. Seralyn saw him, and something stirred in her ancient heart. She did not ask him to guess her name. Instead, she sang for him, a song spun from twilight and memory, so gentle and aching that it mended the shattered pieces of his soul. Auren, overwhelmed, wept, and though he had no voice to speak, he closed his eyes and thought her name with the deepest affection, Seralyn. In that moment, the lake shimmered brighter than starlight, the sky trembled with quiet thunder, and Seralyn rose from the water, her feathers melting away as she transformed into her truest form, not a queen nor a swan, but a girl made of moonlight and long-forgotten dreams. "You knew me," she whispered, and Auren, his voice returned like a gift, replied softly, "I didn't know your name, but I knew your heart." From that night on, the lake never vanished again. It became a place of quiet wonder where broken hearts could be healed, where lost dreams could find their way back, and where love, not loud or grand but real and gentle, would always find its way home. And if you listen closely on still nights, you might hear the stars dancing again, for they still sway whenever Seralyn sings.